Hello, my name is Caroline Passmore, and I am the owner of CRP Specialists Inc. and Bookkeeping is Fun LLC. CRP Specialists is my bookkeeping company, and we are where we provide bookkeeping services specializing in the nonprofit organizations and service industries such as marketing agencies and coaches. And of course, we will help anyone who does need help, so please do feel free to reach out if you need any assistance with your books. So, Bookkeeping is Fun is my other project where I do help bookkeepers who have taken a course of some sort, or if they are accountants that have decided to start doing any bookkeeping. And I've either taken on a client or two and have figured out that the implementation of the work is very different than what the courses that they have taken have shown them. So, what I'm offering is first a course to provide them with the tools, such as some of the templates to help them get established in their business, and like a new client questionnaire, onboarding templates for new clients in Asana, things of that sort, things that help them so that they can succeed in their business. And then I'm offering them a support afterwards so that they, sorry, I need to mute my music here, um, to make them succeed. In support afterwards through a membership platform where they will continue to so that it will continue to add value and let them ask questions if they have any about their clients or whatever it is that they need. So my goal is to support businesses with professional bookkeepers and bookkeepers to be fully supported so that their businesses will thrive. And all of this is at a low and very fair price. Now, I previously stated that I serve marketing agencies and coaches, and I've been doing this for approximately 3 years now, almost four now. Now, this is why I know exactly why that you guys are out there struggling to increase your sales, even though you are motivated to make more money. Now, why do I know this? Because point number one is that a cash forecast can make a huge difference in your sales game. Now, I'm certain that if you knew your cash situation and what it looks like for the rest of the year, it would tell you a story about how the rest of your business and the holidays are going to look. Now, by using a forecast to increase your sales and profits, you can better your product growth, ensure that your infrastructure doesn't crumble, and make sure that your customer service, inventory, and account management procedures can handle the increase in your business. Now, does this mean that you would be selling more packages, incentivize your team? What does this mean specifically for your business? That's what you need to really think about. So, ask one of your team members maybe to send you a business forecasting spreadsheet. This should tell you how you're profitable you may be and what variables need to change for the better. Now, of course, keeping in mind that we can also use historical data to help you determine where you were successful in increasing your sales. This is something that is always can be done. So this would lead me now to point number two. And this is very important because this is point number two is accurate invoicing. So now, this may seem like a no brainer, but is often overlooked. So, because you, if you overlook invoicing, you're obviously losing potential sales. So, we don't want to overlook invoicing. Accurate invoices not only make sure that you receive the correct payment amounts, but they also help create positive relationships with your customers. And they help you get paid quicker, of course. So many business owners are still manually invoicing and making verbal agreements about pricing, and that you just don't want to do that. You don't want to get into that because it can lead into scope creep, where then you can potentially be selling a new deal or simply increasing the investment amount, and we don't want to get into that at all. Now, as your company scales, it's absolutely crucial to automate and have systems for invoicing quickly and accurately. And now that's where you might want to make sure that you have your bookkeeper or your accountant, whoever it is that's handling your accounting system, or even a team member, if that's who's handling your bookkeeping. Set up your invoicing process through your accounting software, because you definitely need to make sure that you are using an accounting software. I can't emphasize this enough. So this way, one person is in charge of setting up invoices and letting you know if something has gone unpaid. And an experienced bookkeeper or an accountant with the proper software will also be able to identify any high quality clients and the ones that are having difficulty paying on time. So this, and that if one person is taking care of all of your invoicing, then that's one person that has their eyes on that invoicing, and they know everything that's happening with the invoicing. So that's why it's important that only one person is handling it. So then finally, secret number 3 is analyzing the right metrics. So accounting and bookkeeping is not just for tax time. So this is something you have to remember. This is a year-round situation. Your numbers can actually tell you exactly what is producing results and what's not. So I'm going to quickly go through these 3 metrics that you can use to measure, to increase your sales. Okay, so ROI, I'm sure you've heard the term. It's called the return on investment. So when you're using paid marketing, advertising, or even sending your team members to represent you at a trade show, you should measure the return on investment. It's very important to know how much you're getting back from doing those particular things. Now, by asking your clientele where they heard about you or where they bought your product, you can easily define what marketing strategies are working and getting you the return you desired, and what ones you should ditch, which ones you should get rid of. These are very important. For example, if you're putting an advertisement in your local penny saver, but never see clients or customers come from it, then might be time to stop that advertisement because there's no return on that investment. That makes sense? The next metric I'm going to talk about is the customer lifetime value, the CLV. So, by knowing your customer or client lifetime value, you can determine how much you can spend to obtain a new client. So if you can see that a customer spends on average $5,000 with your company, wouldn't you be more likely to see the benefit of obtaining a client for $100? Does that make sense? Okay. So now then the third metric I want to talk about is the weekly production or revenue generated to payroll or labor costs. Now, the largest companies in your industry are monitoring their weekly production or the revenue generated compared to their labor costs they are incurring. Now, they do this daily. You should be monitoring how much revenue, how much your labor costs are on a regular basis. I would not recommend daily, but I would absolutely recommend that you are ensuring that your labor costs, if you have labor, that you're monitoring them on a regular basis. So you can easily ask your sales manager or a member of your team to send you this information weekly, maybe on Friday or whichever day that you run payroll. So this is something that if you have a sales team, they should be they're they should be definitely monitored to see if their sales are worth their cost. That's very important. So comparing how much revenue or sales that were created compared to the payroll expense, it's very telling. So overall, if growth is great, or if you have the proper bookkeeping software and professionals making sure that your business is set up and ready for it, fantastic. Now, if we don't use the numbers to make decisions about your company's financial future, bookkeeping is not going to do much for you. So ask your team to get these reports for you and hold them accountable. And also hold yourself responsible for taking the time to read the story that your numbers tell. That is probably most important. And don't forget, profit is something that you plan for in the beginning, not add on at the end. If you currently don't have a team to support you in this, please feel free to reach out and we are happy to help you as much as we can. And if you know any business friends who might need or to hear this information, please share this video with them or tag them in the comments below. Appreciate that. My name is Caroline Passmore, owner of CRP Specialists Inc. and Bookkeeping is Fun LLC. And if you have any bookkeeping needs, feel free to reach out. I am happy to assist. Or if you are a bookkeeper in need of support, I will have my course again at the end of August after a short hiatus. I apologize for that, but it was an absolute necessity to reorganize my course. And you can find more information about it on my website, www.bookkeepingisfun.com. And I hope that you will come join us, as it is full of amazing information and helpful templates to help bookkeepers to thrive in their business. So until next time, I hope you have an amazing day.